Where is everybody?
Abhik, I think it already is.
Yes, it is. It is the weekend. Have a nice one. See you at the airport.
I thought we were flying. But I do prefer these.
Well, specifically said Abhik, I prefer the 6 GT here.
Alright, I'm gonna take my pick, but who's the third car for?
For the third guy.
That would be me. And going by the fact that I'm also driving on a weekend, I think you're going to see a lot of me on PowerDrift. Shall we?
Now, admit that I was eyeing the bigger X4, but the new big guy got to have it. Although, I don't really mind the X1 because it was built for the urban game and it has more than enough space for your airport luggage. But those things back there, they don't look like travel bags to me. In fact, I don't even know what's in them. And that's because I have no clue of which airport we're headed to.
Well, the X4 is what I was expecting. This is a new car, so new in fact that BMW calls it young. Now BMW is backing its claim of being young by having the youngest portfolio in the segment, and all of it is petrol and diesel powered, making your weekends all the more involving. We've had the X5 and the X3 before, but now we also have the X4. Sort of like how you now have me on PowerDrift.
On a weekend drive, nothing really like having a GT badge. This is the sort of a car that makes flying to a destination a boring affair. So while you might be flying high up there in an aircraft, opening up, as they say, just a bag of peanuts, I prefer sitting high up in here, surrounded by a sedan, not an SUV, and also prefer having a button at my disposal to engage an active rear spoiler, which again wouldn't look out of place even if it were on an aircraft.
Are we all headed to the airport?
We are, but what car are you in?
How does that matter?
What matters is that you get the right boxes in time.
Well, what matters is you tell me where to come.
Just follow the route that's in your car navigation. Also, you could have used your car to make this phone call.
Now, I know a lot about cars and pretty much nothing about anything else. But what I do know is that the back of this car smells a lot like dog food. That said, there is only one canine-friendly farm around here.
This is how an ideal weekend solo drive should really feel like. Gliding on the road, wafting on an air suspension. Now the only other experience that I can think of that would come close to this or would be even better than this is actually sitting in the rear seat in the 6 GT because of the oodles of legroom and a rear seat entertainment system. But all of that is of course when you're tired, so that experience is for work days. On a weekend like this, I would rather be sitting here and unwinding myself on winding roads the way it's meant to be.
Bro, what's up?
I see a lot of happy faces here, but I don't see an airport.
Well, voting begins once you win the match. Yeah, let's go get the boxes.
Okay.
Next to yeah. Next.
This is awesome. Work and play coming together. Nothing like meeting your weekend goals.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Looks like you guys have already checked in.
I know you've already been welcome to PowerDrift, but not like this.
Now, though we have been saying that this is a weekend drive, I'm sure you'll agree with me if I were to say that a weekend drive isn't really complete without a weekend brunch. It's a holiday, weekend, I'm off duty, so nothing should really stop me from speaking my mind. You see, I've always lusted after many a BMW cars in my life. Case in point is this classic BMW E46 and then even the modern Z4. But the fact of the matter is that I've never really gotten to buying a BMW yet. And that's more because buying a premium car in our country had one big problem: maintenance costs. Now BMW says that they have known this problem all along, and now BMW says that they have found a solution to the problem. It's what they call as the 360-degree program. But essentially what it is to me is a three-way solution. Firstly, there is the one-time upfront maintenance cost. That's the kind of a relief that you get when you are in a prepaid rickshaw or a cab. Basis the distance or basis the usage of the car, you pay a one-time upfront maintenance fee. Secondly, if something were to go wrong with the cars out here, then the German manufacturers always believed in replacing the part. Now BMW though has agreed to perform smart repairs and even offer a 2-year part warranty. That's a good preservation plan. As good as that of the pickle in my sandwich when it came out of a jar of vinegar. Lastly, once I start eating this sandwich, I can't really give it back. That's not the case with the BMW cars. For example, the 6 GT here, even after using it for 4 long years, I could be availing myself of the assured buyback plan and get 29.3 lakh rupees. Now I know you may not care about all this at once, but then my point is this: whether you find it easy to believe that BMW has found a solution to the problem or not, I guess we all find it pretty easy to believe that the propeller badge here, it's meant to be driven.
Thanks for stopping by, bro.
Hey, glad I could make it, man.
Have a safe flight.
See you. Take care. Bye. Bye. See you, bro.
Guys, I see an aircraft and we're practically on the airstrip, but I still don't see an airport.
Yep. Now I get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. If you look out of the windshield, you will see a runway. That's our landing for the day. Team members have already arrived on the island, and have a nice weekend. Thank you for watching PowerDrift, everyone, and thank you for joining us along on this weekend. Now, it's so rare when weekend plans like this come together.
And when it happens like this, it's one to remember.
See you next weekend.